What's going on, guys? Welcome again to another edition of Twisted Vape. I hope you are all enjoying your day wherever you are. So today we're looking at a very sexy triple 18650 device today. We certainly are. I've been dying to show you guys. It's been a while, I know, but we finally are here. So here it is then. This is the Triade DNA250C by Lost Vape. So without further ado then, guys, let's get into it. Okay then, guys, so let's take a up close and personal look then at the Lost Vape Triade 250C. And as you can see, it turns up in this absolutely gorgeous triangular box. And we have all this lovely carbon fibre going all the way around. Look at that. Absolutely amazing quality box. So as you can see, we do have the Triade logo straight on top there. Along the top here, we do have the colour option we went for. We do have the Evolv logo there and DNA250C located at the top. Along the back then, we just have the carbon fibre panel. We do have Lost Vape on the other side of that, and on the underside we do have our scratch and check authenticity as well. Very nice packaging. To get into the packet then, guys, we just lift up the little flap here like so, and it is on two very nice big magnets. You can see one there and one just underneath there. We also have this lovely felt underneath as well, just to keep that presentation at its highest of quality. If we lift up the lid further, then we can just take it open all the way, and you can see that felt carries on into the actual box. And we do have all the usual Lost Vape warnings and things there, all in silver. Extremely nice packaging, but that is no surprise from Lost Vape. At the top then, we are going to get our Triade DNA250C user manual. We're also going to get our warranty card as well, and that's pretty much it in terms of the literature. Along one side then, we do have the USB/firmware charging cable, and we also have this little cable here, which we'll get into a little bit further on later on. And along the side here, you can see we do get the one, the only Triade 250C. Look at that. And it does come in this lovely little protective sleeve as well, just to make sure that it is all nice and clean for you for when you first take it out of the box. So let's do that. So let's move the packaging out of the way, and what we'll do first is we will get the scales in, so then we can get our general measurements of the device without any batteries, and then we'll bring it in again a little bit later to measure it up with the batteries. So without the battery, straight out the box, the way it goes, we're at 199 grams. So let's see how heavy that goes a little bit later with the batteries in. So all we need to do then is we just need to take the little sleeve off just like so, and then we can actually see the device, and doesn't she look absolutely gorgeous. At the top then, we do have our raised up 510 plate there, so we can put our atties on, and we can fit on that, guys. If we just quickly get the calipers, we'll be able to check that and see just how big we can go. So straight along the top then, we could probably take this to easier 28mm. If you're going over 28mm, you are going to get a little bit of overhang down the side here. So you can easily fit up to a 28 up there on top there, so very nice. We also have DNA250C along the top there as well. We have our main fire button there, we have our little LED indicator there, we have our main screen, up, down, and our menu select button, and of course we do have our charging/firmware update port there. On the side, we do have these two lovely little carbon fibre plates, very nice. We also have a couple of fin slots here and here. Now these are little bits of venting for the board. Along the back then, we do have our battery door in this lovely carbon fibre once again. Very nice. We can take that off just by simply giving it a pull. And as you can see, we do have the usual 3 battery configuration at the back there. We do have 2 that go positive down and 1 that goes positive up. Now they could have indicated them a little bit better, probably having the actual markings in white. That probably would have made it a little bit more clearer. I don't know how clear that's picking up on the camera, but they could have made that a bit more clearer for people who are a little bit more visually impaired. By just simply making them white, that would just made it look a little bit better. We do have these lovely little springy contacts as well for our batteries, very nice. And we have two little solitary magnets, one there and one there. And we have them located in the door. And the door itself, guys, is quite a nice strong door. It does feel quite resilient. I don't feel like I could like bend it to the point of no return. I do feel like it is a good little quality door. We do have our little magnets at the top there as well, and it does simply just lock clean into place like that, and it stays on there as well. So that's very nice, a nice little solitary battery door. Along the bottom then, as you can see, we do have Triade DNA250C, and we also have designed and manufactured by Lost Vape with the Lost Vape Triade logo there as well. So yeah, let's put our batteries in then, guys. Okay then, so we've put our batteries in the device then. As you can see, we are now lit up and are ready to go. So let's give it a little measurement then with the batteries in place then. So all we have to do is get the thing on plate, there we go. Put this on top. And as you can see, we're looking around about 334, 335 grams with those three 18650 batteries. So let's take the scales back out of shot then. And what we will do is we will have a look at this lovely DNA. So as you can see then, we do get at the top there, we do get the battery, we get the battery indicator there as well. We also get the ohms of the coil, we get our time, we get our date, and we also get the Evolv logo. To get into this then, we just simply click this 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, it does pop straight on. Now I have been using this in straight out wattage mode, so that's why it's come straight up onto there. So what we do then to adjust different things, it's pretty much like any other DNA. We have our up, we have our down, and we also have our mode select. So if we wanted to change from the wattage there, then we could just simply press our mode button, and then we can then adjust our watts. Now this will fire as low as 1 watt, and it will fire the maximum of 300 watts. I've just been keeping it around the 50 to 80 mark, somewhere around there myself. But we can go all the way up to the 300 watts if we felt the need to do so. And then once we found our perfect wattage, we just simply select the menu button again, and it does then lock it into place. Underneath that then, guys, as you can see, we do have our settings. We just click into settings there. You can see we do have atomizer, puff information, we do have our diagnostics, and we have system, and right at the very bottom there we have back. So we just take a quick little look then into atomizer. What that would do is, if we did have a tank on here, it would tell you all your relevant information you need to know about your tank. So therefore it would tell you your coil resistance, it would tell you the power that we were on, the temperature that it was currently at after vaping, whether we needed to boost, that sort of thing on there, which is very nice, and it is all adjustable as well. We click back. The next one is pretty much self-explanatory. It's the your puff counter. The next one further down is the diagnostics. Now this will tell you all the different information that you'd need to know in relevance to your battery, as well as the temperature of the board, the ohms of the coil, all that sort of techie stuff. So that's all in your diagnostics. Underneath that then we do have system. We can click in there, and as you can see we do have our brightness, and I have left it there so you guys can see it, but you can get it really super bright, and we can also dim that right the way down. And once we've found the ideal brightness that we're after, we just simply press our menu button, and that again would lock into place. And then we have our time, and we also have our date settings there as well. We also have the units, so we can switch the units from Fahrenheit to Celsius. We also have a little bit of information there on the About tab, and then we have the back button. And then the last one there, guys, then is the back button again. Now if we want to change the system settings here from wattage, we just simply go up to the watts, so where watt is then simply highlighted. We then click on the watt button, and then we can then select it, as you can see, and we can change it over. So then the next one there would be watt boosts. The next one then is nickel 200, bit of your temp control. Then you've got titanium, then you have stainless steel, and then you have stainless steel 430, and then you have Canthol, and then you have your replay function. Now the replay function is a very good little idea. It allows you to be able to vape all your stainless steel builds, your nickel builds, things like that, perfectly fine and complete and utter safety, as replay will give you that perfect vape each and every single time you take that first vape. So if you like that, if you put it at a certain wattage, say if you had it at 55 watts, you enjoyed it at 55 watts off that very first vape, it would then come up in the little box here saying save puff. You'd then select the save puff, and then what would happen then is it would give you the same power output each and every single time you had a vape, to give you that same flavored vape that you had the first vape you had when you saved it into your puffs there. That's basically what it is. Now if you want a bit more of a detailed video of replay, well then there are hundreds and hundreds of videos all across the web and YouTube explaining everything about replay in its fullest of detail. So let's go over to the one that I've mainly been using, which is watts, as I don't really use a lot of stainless steel builds, if I'm honest. So we'll go over to watts then, and we'll use it from watts, and what we'll do is we will stick a tank on and we will go up top and give this thing a vape. So let's go up top and give it a vape. Okay then guys, that was an up close and personal look then at the lovely Lost Vape Triade DNA250C. And as you can see, we do have a tank strap on top now. We do have the Geek Vape Creed RTA. There will be a review for this week, so please stay tuned for that. So we're going to run this then at 60 watts. Just to set this up a little bit there. So we've got this at 60 watts with the airflow wide open, guys. Let's see how this performs on this tank. So let's give this thing a vape. Really nice, just like a Lost Vape product should be actually. It fires straight off the bat, keeping my flavour really nice and clean and crisp. Love it, absolutely fantastic. So let's move on to our pros and our cons then of this device, and at the end I'll tell you where you can go and get this fabulous kit for yourself. So, pros, straight out of the box, it's got to be how sexy this thing is. I mean, look at it guys. Let's take off the Creed so we can have a little bit more of a closer look at this again, because it is an absolute sexy looking mod and it does deserve to be admired. So yeah, the whole looks of it, from top to bottom, all the way around, sexy. Absolutely, it just screams sexy. It really does. Forget your G classes, forget anything that's done with the Yeeky chip. Sexy, all day. This is what we want. So what else do I like about it? I love the DNA board. It's extremely customizable with all your e-scribe on the computer there. You can customize it to the end of the days of whatever you want to do. So I really do like that. If you are a bit of a tech head and you can actually do all that yourself, then you know, you really have some fun with it. The other thing I like about it is the fact that it holds 3 18650 batteries, which has given me a hell of a lot of battery life. Now, I don't vape at the really high end, 200-300 watts. I'm roughly around about the 50 to 60 watt range on most days. Now and again, I will go between 70, maybe 85 tops. And out of that, I can get a good solid 2.5 days battery life before I even have to consider charging it up. So for that, it's also a massive pro in my book. I really do like that. Now I also like the comfortability of it as well. I like the way it fits in your hand, the way the cutout comes out here. It does fit in the palm of your hand really nice. meaning you can finger fire it. You can also have it the other way, it sits just as comfortable that way as well, so where you can fire it via your thumb. So very, very nice, it's very comfortable to hold, and it feels solid as well. Like I said guys, it's not an extremely light mod. It is made out of the best quality materials possible. So it is going to feel really nice in the hand, and you're going to feel like you've got something in your hand, which is really, really nice. So I like that. I do like the way it feels in my hand. I like the buttons. I love how they're all nice brushed metal buttons, and they do feel really, really nice. I like how clicky they are. They are very nice and clicky and responsive. Very nice clicky buttons. I love it. I love the fact that there's no battery rattle, there's absolutely none whatsoever. There's no battery movement on the door. The door stays in there nice and snug. It doesn't fall off, it doesn't ping out. There's no gaps between the battery door and the actual body of the device, which again I think is amazing. I really do like that. I also like the carbon fibre on the sides as well, going back to its looks there. And I like the fact that it does accommodate quite a nice large size ATI as well, which is really, really nice as well on that. Really, really like it. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pros going for this, guys. There really, really, really is. You've got a fantastic looking device that does come in several different colour options. You've got an amazing board which fires straight away the minute you press that fire button, and that is fully customizable and also gives you the ins and outs of a duck's arse on everything you need to know. So you've got an extremely well made board there as well. You have really nice comfortable buttons, a really nice charging / update port there as well, and you've got all this sexiness as you know, on one little device. It's really, really, really nice. Extremely, extremely, extremely happy with this. I have had no complaints with it. I've got no complaints with it. I've not had it let me down any way, shape or form. It's been nothing but a dream, guys. I've been using this now for a good solid maybe 2.5 weeks, and I have absolutely loved every single second of using this lovely device. I really, really have. It's been an absolutely amazing vape. It's been one of my main go-to vapes that I've used consistently, like I said. In terms of cons, there's not any cons that I can really find with it. Fair enough, if you're not very techy, it may all seem a little bit confusing to you, so that could possibly be a con in your eyes. But if you are obviously a bit more tech minded, well then I can't really find any real fault with it. I suppose the only one I would say is the raising here of this little platform that our 510 plate sits on. I wouldn't have really raised this up. I would have rather had that flat. You might have been able to accommodate a bit more of a bigger ATI, maybe a 30 might have been able to fit on there a lot easier. So I probably wouldn't have had the raised platform there. I probably would have had that like that basically. I probably would have had it like that, so where your platform was more centered in the middle. You probably could have had a bigger ATI on that then if it was that way. But they went with this. That's the way they went, and I still like it. But yeah, it's probably a subjective little con there. I probably wouldn't have had that. That's probably it, guys, in terms of cons for this. It's all pros. It's an absolutely amazing Lost Vape product. I mean, Lost Vape, guys, they know what to do. Another massive pro is this box. Have you ever seen a sexier looking box? I mean, give it Lost Vape for knocking it out of the ballpark there with some real nice packaging. With the felt going on inside there and all this lovely indentated silver writing. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It just oozes quality, doesn't it? It really, really does. It oozes quality. And that's Lost Vape, guys. That's Lost Vape for you. So, yeah. This is the Lost Vape DNA250C Triade. And I suggest you go and get one. So where can you go and get one from? Well, you can go over to www.srvapes.co.uk. They do have it in stock with all the colour options available. I'll leave the links down in the description below where you can go and pick this up for yourself. Extremely nice 300 watt high-end device there. from Lost Vape. So if you want something that will last you all day, will last you a good few days, looks this sexy, feels this sexy, and handles like a dream, well then you want this. Go over to srvapes.co.uk and go and get yours.